say it, but I feel it. In the pauses and the tone, like a shift beneath the surface. I can sense but can't be shown. There's a distance in your focus that you try to smooth away, but it lingers in the silence every time you hesitate. If I ask, you'll probably soften. If I stay, it will remain. There's a truth inside the quiet we're both choosing not to name. I can feel it slowly ending, even if it's not said. Like a door that's left half open, but already in my head. I don't need to hear the words now. I don't need to make it clear. There's a knowing in the silence that is already right here.
There's a shift in how you hold me, like you're careful not to stay. Every moment slightly lighter, like you're slowly pulling away. And I'm not trying to stop it, I'm not asking you to explain. There's a calm inside the distance that is forming through the change.
You already know.
I can feel it in the silence, in the space we leave between. Like an ending without movement, that unfolds without a scene. I don't need to close it loudly, I don't need to make it stay. There's a quiet kind of ending and letting it fade.
You didn't feel like something ending, more like something settling deep, like a quiet inner current, finding where it wants to keep. There was no clear transformation, no exact point I could trace, just a gentle kind of grounding, forming slowly into place. I stayed still, I let it happen, didn't try to interfere. trace it to a start, but I feel it in the stillness, like it's rooting in my heart. And it shows up in the pauses, in the spaces I ignore, like a subtle kind of presence I can't measure anymore. It didn't change you, it anchored you. Now it moves without resistance, not a loss and not a gain, just a quiet transformation running softly through my frame. I don't need to understand it, I don't need to make it stay, but it lives inside the silence in its own unspoken way. You didn't feel like something ending, more like something turning free, like the weight inside my system finally releasing me. There was no clear transformation, no exact point I could see, just a quiet kind of lift happen inside of me. I let it happen, didn't try to interfere, but I felt it in the silence, drawing something closer near. Now it lives inside my breathing, like a rhythm I can't trace, not a memory or a moment, just a shift I can't replace. I don't hold it, I don't shape it, I don't need to make it stay, but it flows beneath the silence in its own unspoken way. I don't search for what it turned into, I don't trace it to a start, but I feel it in the stillness, like it's lifting through my heart, and it shows up in the pause, in the spaces I ignore, like a subtle kind of presence I can't measure anymore. Didn't leave, it freed.
Just a quiet transformation running softly through my frame. I don't need to understand it, I don't need to make a stay, but it lives inside the silence in its own unspoken way.
It's more like your absence has a shade. And I keep walking through it.
Car passes too fast, then nothing again. I check my phone, not for anything, just to break the silence. There's a version of this night where I call you but it doesn't happen. Just keep walking. It's not sadness, not really, just a kind of unoccupied space that used to belong to something I don't name anymore. Ooh.
The window slightly open, cold air on my face. Streetlights passing slowly, cutting through the space. Your reflection in the glass doesn't look the same. It moves with every shadow, never holds its shape.
driver says nothing, just the road ahead. City breathing through the dark, soft and unread. There's a version of tonight I don't step into. It passes by the window and disappears from view. Keep going.
I don't need a destination, I don't need a name. There's a calm inside the motion that remains the same. Everything is passing, nothing tries to stay. And somehow in that movement I'm already okay. Your fingers just touch the water, not moving, just resting there. Circles forming slowly, breaking into nothing before they reach me. I watch it from across, but I feel it like it's happening on my skin. You don't look up, but you know I'm here. Something shifts without direction. The surface moves, but we don't. Everything stays right before change, like a moment held too carefully to become real. You slide your hand deeper, this time it holds. The reflection breaks and reforms again. There's a rhythm in the movement, slow, intentional. I stop thinking and just feel it. Don't move, we don't need to close the distance. It's already gone. Everything is happening without touch, like the water knows before we do. just touch the water, not moving, just resting there. Circles forming slowly, breaking into nothing before they reach me. I watch it from across, but I feel it like it's happening on my skin. You don't look up, but you know I'm here. Something shifts without direction. The surface moves, no we don't. Everything stays right before change, like a moment held too carefully to become real. You slide your hand deeper, this time it holds. The reflection breaks and reforms again. There's a rhythm in the movement, slow, intentional. I stop thinking and just feel it. Don't move. We don't need to close the distance, it's already gone. Everything is happening without touch, like the water knows before we do. The glass holds two versions, one side, one passing by. I stretch into lines, then disappear before they arrive. My face blends into movement, not fully there, not fully gone. I stop trying to focus, and it becomes clear. station appears, then fades behind. No names, just motion. There's a version of me in every window, but none of them stay. Just passing. Tap is still running. Didn't notice when I left it on. Water keeps falling, same rhythm, no change. My hair stay in place longer than needed, just feeling the temperature. I'm not thinking, just standing. Everything slowed down without asking. No sudden shift, just quiet. Like something inside me stopped trying all at once. All at once. Glass on the counter, half full, still untouched. I turn the water off, and the silence feels louder. There's a moment where I almost move and don't. To change right now. No answers, no direction, just this, exactly this. this stretch of movement, holding me in place like I'm not going somewhere, just moving through. The sky shifts slowly from black to something lighter, not sudden, just gradual, like it doesn't need to announce that it's changing. Keep going. There's no need to stop, no need to turn. Everything feels exactly where it should be for now. Used to like you had nowhere to go, but your eyes were already gone, somewhere between the light and dark, where people don't stay too long.
I felt it before you moved, the kind of silence you can't fake. Not distance, not cold, just calm, like nothing left to take.
Don't say it, we'll break it if we try to understand.
Just stay in the moment, me. No future, no history. We don't need to make it real,
Just something we can feel.
your shadow moves close to mine, but never fully aligns. Like we both know where this ends, but we still cross the line. There's no tension, just space. No pressure in the way you breathe. And for a second I forget what I thought I need.
We don't need a reason now, we're already falling now.
Don't hold me if you let go,
I never planned to stay,
and don't say anything at all.
just let it fade this way.
We were never meant to last,
Just a moment moving fast, but it felt like something real, in a way we didn't steal.
no promises,
No goodbye, just a shift in space and time. And if I see you
somewhere else.
both could understand. Don't say it now, don't make it real, just let it be where we can feel. We don't need a reason tonight, we don't need to make this right. Just stay in the moment we found, floating without a sound. Your shadow moves but never stays, like something lost inside the haze. No tension pulling at your skin, just something soft we're standing in. I almost reach but let it go. Some things are better left unknown, and in between the space we share, there's something quietly there. We don't need to hold this line, we're just passing through in time. Don't turn this into something more. I've been here once before, then let it fade before it's day. We disappear this way, just a moment in the light, just a crossing in the night. No beginning, no end, just a space we stepped in. Fading into nothing, slow. It was always pulling deeper, every moment felt too strong, like the feeling had a gravity. I was caught inside for long, every word became a signal, every glance became a wave. I was moving in a current I was never meant to save. If I stay inside the rhythm, it keeps taking more from me. There's a quiet in the distance that is asking me to leave. I don't need to feel it stronger, I don't need it pulling deep. There's a calm inside the stillness that is easier to keep. I don't chase the heavy motion, I don't follow where it goes. There's a peace inside my breathing that
I step outside the pool, like the silence starts to hold me in a way that feels more full. And I'm not trying to replace it, I'm not searching for the same. There's a balance in the absence that is easier to maintain.
Choose the calm. I don't need the intensity, I don't need the rise and fall. There's a steady kind of feeling that is deeper than it all. I don't hold what used to move me, I don't need to feel it loud. There's a quiet kind of freedom in choosing peace right now. I don't carry what you left me, the way I once believed. There's a space where it was heavy, now it moves a little free. Not because I've forgotten, not because it didn't stay, but it changed its shape inside me in a quieter way. If I look at it directly, it no longer feels the same. There's a softness in the distance, that is nothing left to blame. I forgave you without saying, without needing you to know, not to fix what we were holding, just to finally let it go. I don't need a resolution, I don't need to hear it back. There's a peace inside my silence that was hidden in the crack. There's a calm I didn't notice when I tried to understand. Now it settles in my breathing without needing your hand. And it doesn't ask for closure, it doesn't ask for repair. It just lives inside the quiet, like it's always been there. You let it go.
I forgave you in the silence, not to bring you back to me, but to clear the space between us, so I could finally be free.
I don't need to rewrite anything, I don't need to make it right. There's a freedom in the ending that I carry through the night. You were always slightly distant, even when you stayed close, like a presence without depth I kept trying to hold. Every word felt incomplete, like it stopped before it formed. I kept filling in the meaning, trying to keep it warm. If I look without attachment, I can finally start to see there was something always missing that you couldn't give to me. You were there but never in it, never fully showing through. I was holding on to something that was never really you. I don't need to fix the absence, I don't need to make it stay. There's a truth inside the distance that is leading me away. There's a shift in how I feel it, not as lost but something clear. Like I finally stopped expecting what was never really here. And I'm not trying to replace it, I'm not searching for a sign. There's a clarity in leaving what was never fully mine.